if I start using this brush and I end up in a little corner fixing part of a mouth, I know that I'm no longer painting for some reason. For me, with my definition of painting, which is completely linked to energy and physicality. And most of the time, whenever I use this brush, I kill the painting. This brush is like a dagger. It basically goes right through the heart of a painting and it stops the blood from flowing. You know what I mean? And that's, I keep it here so I'll never use it again.
I remember, growing up in Canada where it was so cold, and kids would put the, their tongues on like the monkey bars at recess. And kids would be like, Mrs. Dack, Kelly's tongue is like stuck to the monkey bars, so like they'd have to come running outside with a cup of hot water and like pour it on the kid's tongue to like try to get their tongue off. And sometimes like they'd leave layers of their tongue behind. You'd see like skin stuck to the monkey bars. So disgusting. And I saw it all go down. And as soon as the teacher took the kid inside, crying, bloody tongue the whole night, what did I do? I stuck my tongue on the monkey bar. Just to see what it would be like. Oh my God.
I think your talent for doing whatever it is you do is like a little flame. And for me, painting is that little flame. And then I've spent all my time in the last 25 years trying to prevent people from blowing it out. And the circumstances of just living in the very impractical nature of being a painter and trying to keep a family together and keep the whole thing going and actually achieve some sort of growth and success. It's, I look at it, and this is why boxing is such a nice metaphor for painting, because you gotta fight the world that just wants you to shut up, get in line, pay your bills, we don't wanna hear from you, and stop your silly little dreaming. Give us your money.
I had to kind of put myself in a position where I have the time to paint full time, which is difficult in the city. Set myself up with the job to be able to save the money and find a place that I could afford to do this full time. I'm new to it, so I don't know the business aspect yet. But as being an artist, going up into the studio and working, it's just me. There's nothing else.
My name is Jeff Martini, and I'm a filmmaker and composer, and I'm very lucky to be able to be documenting these 4 amazingly talented painters who all met in Brooklyn, New York, and go through the struggle of trying to make their lives and their careers work.
Of course, my ex-girlfriend just showed up. Yeah, I'll just go straight to the emergency room after this.
Oh man, still like that?
I might die, actually.
Do I think anything's gonna come of this? I'm like 90% sure, probably not.
In an effort to help each other, they decided to join forces to mount a career-defining show.
I think the 4 of us together could do something like Powerhouse.
So we need your help. I want to continue to follow these guys as they try to put the show on. I want to continue to show the growth in their craft and their inspirations.
So we're at the legendary Gleason's Gym in Dumbo, Brooklyn. Painting-wise, this offers it all. See the way the red just glows right here versus that white on a day like today? To me, that's almost impossible to paint.
I want to document what it takes to be a painter, from the technical to the inner battle that comes from the contrast of isolation to the much-needed social skills to sell their work. And we need help to fund the show at the Art Directors Club in New York City. This is the story I've been waiting to tell my whole life, to be able to document their work, and more importantly, their friendship, and to compose a soundtrack inspired by them is a dream come true.
No one had to go find anyone. It was all people that knew each other and hang out. I think it's going to be quite special.
It's a great human experience. And that's what Tim, myself, Joe, and Taha are all about. Humans. We paint humans, and it's alive. There's a heartbeat there, and that's all you need.
I feel like wrestling the bull.
You feel like wrestling the bull?
Mm-hmm.
You think you can take that bull?
Yep.
Get up there, let me see how big you are compared to that bull. Don't touch it! Ah, your hair! It's wet.